Hello and welcome back. So before I begin, I better throw out a quick disclaimer first. I don't have any inside information about the following topic. These are just my opinions and my own personal theory as to why MadP decided not to continue with the swag bag. And before I get started, just in case you're wondering what I've got on today, the hair is Haunting by Stealthic and is currently on sale at Men Only Monthly. The tattoo is June by White Widow, and that's currently at We Heart Roleplay. The Boy Scout kilt is by Go, and the Spartan sandals are No Edition, and they're currently at the men's department. So let's get on with the topic. For those of you who aren't aware of what the swag bag is, or was, it was a subscription box where you'd pay 1500 lindens, I think it was, and on the first of the month you'd receive a box with 15 different items from 15 different designers, all items specifically geared towards male avatars. So in short, you'd receive a lot more for the price you pay for it all than you would if you bought all the equivalent items individually. 1500 sounds a lot, but let's face it, it doesn't really go far these days, so it is pretty good value. However, because you pay in advance and you don't know what's in the box until you get it, you can't know for sure how much of the stuff is going to be to your tastes, or what you're going to find useful. So I think that scares quite a few people off, but there are other subscription boxes that are still going strong. For instance, the Deco Crate, which is decor and furniture for the home, and Bishbox, kind of like the swag bag, aimed at more edgy female avatar, like cute and stylish stuff with punky and grungy twists. Both of those are from MadP, as well as the Lux Box and a few others. So why did they decide to not continue with the swag bag? Well, the short answer is that not enough people were buying it to make it worthwhile, I guess. Even though to my knowledge there's no other subscription service like it to compete with the swag bag. So let's have a look into why not enough people were buying it. I personally only managed to get the September and November editions due to real life being a pain and I wasn't online much after November, so I've got these two to go on, but there are unboxing videos by Strawberry Singh which I watched. In my own opinion, I think Guys got a bit of a raw deal compared to what the female subscription boxes offer. The Bish box, for instance, even though it has the same amount of items for the same price, there seems to be a lot more options for the outfits, and some of the hairs are more like fat packs. And the options for the hair colours in swag bags that I got, well, they weren't that great actually. First of all, I'm going to pick on Drop. Initially, it's a decent made hair. I can't complain about the quality, but the only hair bases it came with were for the standard Linden Lab head. No pliers for mesh heads, not even a Mega. So unless you already have a hair base that's the exact match, it's not going to look right most of the time. The hair base that I've got at the moment, I just got that yesterday, and that's by Stealthic. But when you look at the darkest of the grayscale option, it looks really solid black. Like you can't see much of the detail. And the next shade down, well, it's just like a dark grey, which just doesn't look that great either. So you'll have the same issue if you're blonde or have brown hair. So unless you're really good at tinting the hair bases, you're probably going to have a problem. It would also be nice if you could actually have the hair without the little pumpkin on it. Same with the other one that I got, which had twigs in it. Would it be so much to ask to have the thing invisible? I mean, you can't really wear that hair regularly, it's just for a goof or a silly photo or something. Another really major issue is the usability of the items for one person. Let's face it, most of us get just one mesh body and stick with it until something better comes along. But we don't tend to switch between one and the other. I used to have the TMP head and body, but because of the limitations I switched to the Katwa head and slink body. So when a single box comes with a top that can only be worn with a TMP shape, and a skin that's only usable for a Katwa head, which is totally incompatible with TMP's body, and on top of that, to even get any use of the head applier, you have to go and buy the appliers for the body as well. I mean, come on, really? Then there's the duplicate items by different designers. In the November Man Cave edition, both Thor and Bowerwork had very similar pool ball candle sets, I know that's just a little thing, but all these little issues kind of build up. And then there's the quality of the clothes. I have yet to meet anyone who thinks this is a good outfit. I know they're called SYS, but seriously? I mean, look at it! It looks like I'm trying to clench a penny between my butt cheeks. I paid for this shit! Although, to be fair, it's not all bad. There's been some great items as well. I love Thor's swag bag furniture and decor, and the clothes by L&B are always top quality. And not to mention the photo scenes by Come Soon. They are all fantastic. I'd also like to make it very clear that I don't blame Mad P for any of the issues that I've brought up. They didn't make the items after all. But if Kiana, the Queen P, ever decides to try and do the swag bag again, or if anyone else is looking into doing a similar male-oriented subscription box, here's a couple of suggestions. Firstly, make sure that any clothing, accessories, skins or tattoos are compatible with all, or at the very least, most of the popular body makes. Failing that, have the boxes geared to one particular body, so then at least you'll have less disappointed customers. Secondly, the furniture with animations. If it's for males, then it's a bit redundant to have most of the single sits for a female. Thirdly, even though the themes are a great idea, and I love that idea to be honest, but the clothes creators need to think, will the customer want to wear this again and again? If the answer is no, then the chances are we're not going to buy your products again and again either. So thanks for sticking around to hear my rant, and hopefully anyone who's considering making another subscription box for male avatars will see this and take notice. Until next time, see ya!